Chat doesn't want to. Okay. Now we should be good. Didn't realize I made some mistakes going live at first. I should be fine now. And hey, I gave the servers a head start, which feels like a nice little, a nice, what's the word? A nice way to make up for the last match where I felt like I was kind of griefing, but not really with the intention, just like playing the best that I can, but the serves weren't great, so it was very one-sided. Hello! Why do they stand there, like, until I hit them sometimes? I'll never understand that. Well, maybe I will. Maybe it is a strategy type thing. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. Maybe he's getting me to chase him so that people can finish a gen? Is that why that's usually a thing? I'm not... That's probably... Especially because there was two. Okay. I started this game late, so, yeah, that was probably exactly what he did. That for? Ah, I got the rock. Oh, she's still on it. Oh, she was. Oh, nice. I'm really proud of how I changed that trajectory just enough to actually hit her there. I'm getting way better at this sort of thing, and it feels very good, because it takes a while. But you get a muscle memory down and understand how to hit them more times, and it's nice. Zigzaggers and people that are really good at hiding, you know, with obstacles and looping me in a way that covers their ass are still, they're supposed to be difficult. That's never going to be easy, surely. But it's probably going to be easier. Well, actually, there have been times where I've surprised myself with strategies and made it easier to get people like that, but... Doing stuff like that. But, like, more effective strategies for avoiding... Is that someone I saw? No, it wasn't. I feel like that might have been a bug. For a second, I swear I saw a serve there, like, kind of floating. But maybe it was the vines and... I'm kind of loopy and in a weird mental place today, because that is true. Probably something to do with sleep, and frankly, I don't know if it's depression, but some mental weirdness that I've been dealing with recently, but I don't know. I don't think it's depression, because I'm very easily reconnected. I think it's just like a state of kind of this, like, I'm just worried about several people right now. My dad isn't getting medical attention and is constantly in pain. And a friend of mine was really, really hard on herself the last time I talked to her, and we haven't talked since. And so I am just... Now, she's messaged me since, but I want to see her doing better. And I just haven't been able to talk to her to gauge that yet. And so I'm scared that she's not. So I'm dealing with stuff today. Yo, bud, you live on Twitch and YouTube at once? Yes, I am. Hey, Vic, thanks for coming by, as always. You're awesome. I intend to stream other games, and also during the evenings this week. It's just gonna be... I'm gonna have to really ease myself into it. But thanks for coming, buddy. I'm very happy that you're here. And I hope that you have a good day, because I imagine you're not going to be here for very long. Thank you for stopping by. And yes, I am live on both at the same time, if I didn't already say that. Where are people... I'm just very glad I pressed the button, because I wanted to stream this weekend, but my mind wouldn't let me. But I'm trying to figure out how to not let my emotional state get in the way of streaming more of the time. I think I have the solution. It's gonna take a lot of just pressing the button when I don't feel exactly ready. So. Boogie, gonna be streaming some other games soon, surely. So that'll be nice. Thank you for popping in. I was not expecting to pop in so quickly either. Nice. They got that hook right before I got to it. Nice. Hello there. She probably went... Yeah, she went like that way. I'm gonna kind of try to go around. In case I can sort of go around. She might... Nope, she's not waiting in a pallet. I'm glad, because that's just cheap. To just be waiting in a pallet for the killer like that. But I default to it too. Mostly because I'm new. Well, I'm kind of free from work. That's why I made it really free. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But yeah, I intend to stream other games. This is a game that's kind of a comfort zone for me right now. Like, I know I can play this decently. So, it's... Also, it gives me a boost of self-esteem, because these are other people that I'm playing against, and I'm pretty good at this game, so... At least, you know, in a general sense. I'm not great, but I'm decent. So, this is a game that's easy for me to ease into streaming again, and I'm doing it to figure out how I can be more consistent, because my brain does not want to let me be consistent, but I'm gonna figure it out, damn it. And then, yeah. What I'm hoping to do is, like, this evening, or maybe even this afternoon, I'm gonna try to play a different game. Maybe even later today, this morning. We'll see what happens. But I'm probably gonna do Valkyria Chronicles for many reasons. Including the fact that you're gonna love the girls in that game. But also, I just wanted to play that game and actually finish it, because I've never done that. And I really like those strategy games. Those, turn-based strategy games. I forget what the genre... There's like a genre term for it. SRPG, right, yeah. I love those. And it's an interesting mix of SRPG and almost like a third-person shooter. You aim like you're in a shooting game, but... You know, and I love that the art in third-person perspective is great, especially because what? You'll see when I get there. Is she gonna open it? Yes! But I'm gonna get her first. Nope. Not quite. Unless she can escape somehow. I'm gonna stay away from lockers, because someone could be in there and try to stun me with the locker door. And some survivors are scarily good at that. Oh, I think I'm going too far. She's gonna escape. Ah, yeah, just barely. Nice. Ah, dang it. Almost. Oh, yeah, they're all gonna get out. This is a good group. These are good players. Nice. At noons I am free, but sometimes I have to do some stuff at home or stuff like that. Like going to the store. Okay. Yeah, so I might, it'll probably be better for me to stream more during the daytime than the evening, frankly. So, I mean, hell, that's been better for me for a while. So, what I'm hoping to do then is noontime-ish, like, start playing Valkyria Chronicles, and then do that pretty consistently. And at least stream until it's evening or so. Until 4:30 my time when well, more like 4 o'clock my time when I have to do some chores. I always have to do cooking and other things at that time, so. But yeah, so if you tune in around noon, if you can, I'll be playing Valkyria Chronicles for a while, and I'm hoping to do so most days of a week. Like, at least 4 out of 7. I would love to do that. I'm gonna work towards that, and I'm hoping to start this week. But, it's really mostly seems to be about trying to figure out how to get my brain to want to do that. And I think I'm getting closer to that answer, but... Yeah, I'm taking it cautiously because I don't want to go offline for months. So if I go offline for a week or two, it's because I need to figure out how to get my emotional state back to a place where I can stream. And I'm probably going to take more short-term breaks to avoid taking those long hiatuses that I just don't want to take those if I can. Because I love streaming, it's just I also have social anxiety. So, but I'm working on it. But yeah, thank you for being here as always, man. Appreciate it. I wonder if Mish is alive and I could be listening to this stream. Or if she's not gonna be around today. Oh, she is, okay. She started a little later than 10 o'clock. I'm not sure when she normally does, but... Oh, she's playing Killer. That's interesting. She normally doesn't. But I'll sometimes at least watch a little bit of stream, like, in between a game like this where I have to wait for people. But I'll also often be editing my YouTube videos during that time and also writing. So that means I can also get some other work done during the streams, which is another upside to streaming a game like this where you have to wait for matches. Get your ball, I'm glad. And I'm really glad to have you around. That's why I really want to be consistent, because you and also NPC on the YouTube side, who I know you've been aware of, at least, before. You two are, I consider you good friends of mine, even though you're just people on the internet that I barely know in any capacity. But, you know, I want to basically give back to y'all, and y'all want to be here for me, so... Well, I mean, just be here for yourselves, maybe, and that's awesome, either way. Like, I want to do something positive for people by playing games for, you know, so they can watch it. Like, because at the end of the day, this kind of stuff, watching streams, watching videos, is really mentally helpful for me, so I would basically like to do that for other people. So, I'm working at it. Bonk! Oh, nice duck. But there's a remedy to that, in that if they tend to duck, you want to start aiming a little lower, because you can still often hit their legs. Okay. I don't know why I'm not as good at being dead on right now, but I think he's really good at moving where... Oh, wait, this one... He knows how to counter a Huntress, but that's exactly who I want to be playing against, so I can figure out how to counter them. Yeah, he's just waiting right now, so I'm just... If he's gonna do that, then I'm not gonna try to melee him. Yeah, now he's moving, because he knows I'm not gonna take his bait. Okay, that was way too short. The other thing is the arc of these axe throws, or hatchet throws, are a little bit more tricky than you'd think. Like, actually throwing them a distance. Sometimes it's hard to judge, or it has been for me. Yeah, I don't know why someone that good at dodging my stuff generally even takes that sort of action, right around me, because it's really easy to get them when they're putting pallets down like that with your hatchets. Okay, this person's doing the, Frankly, I feel like it should be not as easy to counter Huntress as that. Like, literally just go in melee and start freaking spamming every direction button. So much easier to counter Huntress with than I feel like it should be. But thankfully, if they're doing that, just freaking melee them. Don't keep trying to axe them. Nice! I'm very happy about that. I wasn't expecting to get that hit before he got the other person healed up, at least, but I did. Nice. Buck, on the hook you go, sir, and your friend. There he is. They like to hide in corners like this. What they really like to do is hide right next to something activatable if they can, so that you keep accidentally activating that thing, or at least that's what they want you to do. Because basically, the survivors, their goal is essentially to waste your time so that other survivors can repair generators. That's basically what their game is. What their goal is. So any way they can do that, most of them will, unless they're not assholes. Which, frankly, a lot of the people that play this game are assholes. Beating assholes feels even more satisfying, so this game's just got hooks in me no matter who I'm playing against. Plus, I just try to not take it so seriously, and this is one of the first games I've been able to not take that seriously, unless I'm in a bad mood. Because everyone has days, but yeah. There we go. Yeah, when you're against Huntress, I would really advise against doing a whole lot of vaulting, because it's really easy to get good muscle memory going of hitting people when they're vaulting. Because if you're in front of that vault when they're vaulting, it's really easy to hit them like that. That's oftentimes when I down people. So, like, don't vault in front of the hunters, but, well. Survivors often function on, muscle memory because they're afraid, you know, but that's probably a lot of why that stuff happens. Also, they could just be new. I'm out of hatchets, so reload time. Oh, wait. It looked like it hit her, but it didn't. Game, what are you smoking? Excuse me? It was probably a lag thing, because there's actually some pretty bad lag in this game. It's not horrible, but there's definitely some moments of rubber banding, and I think that was one of them. Not every match is like that, but I think the farther the whole... everyone, all the 5 people in your match is from each other in the world, I think the more generally you're going to have that, which makes sense. It's probably how most games work. Unless you have rollback netcode, which, from what I understand, is harder to implement the more people are involved. Which is probably why it's mostly a fighting game thing, because that's just 2 people, usually. Okay, proud of that. But they already have gates, right? No, that's just... okay, no, they don't. I think they at least have 1 or 2 gens, though. I forget how many gens they have right now. Oh, hello, they're down there trying to get healed. Unfortunately, I have barbecue, or, well, fortunately for me, so I can see them. Hello. Nice. But she wasn't injured. Let's see. I'll try to get her, and then I'll go reload, regardless of if I get her or not. Hey! Oh, wow, she's right next to a hook. I feel kind of bad for that, but, well, it's how the game is played, so sorry! Besides, that's only her first hook, anyway. So, I don't feel that bad about that. But I will often let at least 1 person go as a courtesy thing, because when you get 3 out of 4, you win. So I tend to let people go most of the time at that point. Nice. Oh wait, I've got coup charges, so... nope. Ah, yeah, see, this is pretty good for even avoiding coup lunges. But I think I can do one here. Oh, she even broke off. Bad idea. I don't know why she wanted to get away from the car at all. It was working for her pretty well. I would have just kept looping the car until I got her if I were her, because it would have taken me a little longer, I think. Well, maybe not. No, I think she might have realized that even a normal lunge might have gotten her. I might have been able to do a lunge at a couple points there, but... realizing that fact and then acting on it is something you really need to work on your muscle memory for. Okay, now that was probably a little bit too in front of them. Or I think he actually just hid behind that, like something back there. You back there, buddy? I kind of wish I had, I forget what it's called, but the perk that makes survivors scream when they're, and like reveals their location for a second when they're nearby. When you open a locker, which is really good for hunters, because she's the only one that needs to open lockers, from what I understand. As far as I understand, I think that 1 other killer might, but not for the reasons she does, as far as I know. Alright, cool, got it. Got him. This might be 2 kills, but I forget how many hooks he's got. Oh, nice. Nice. They got the gates. I'm not gonna win this, probably. But I got close. Yeah, that was a double kill. I'll certainly take that regardless. To the point... do I want to be nice enough that I basically let them win by opening this gate for them? Nah. I'll keep playing normally and respect their skill. But I think that they're gonna open this gate before I can get there anyway. Because they're not there unless... Yeah, see, they're trying to open it already. Oh, nope, I was way off. But he did stop. So, I really would not have if I were him. I would have kept trying. Oh, but he was right there. And I see the other person. Hi. Yeah, but she's gone. Good game. He'll let me do one more. I'm out. There you go, buddy. He was trying to let me get one more hit on him. That was honestly nice of him. This game is an end or something? Yeah, so it's a match-based PvP game. Yeah, they can... There's a specific perk they can get. Because you equip your character with perks that give them different abilities, and there's a specific perk that they can get where they can unhook themselves, but it has a cost. Generally, most survivors won't have that perk a lot of the time anyway. I think there's only one. There might be two, actually. But it's not that common. But oftentimes they'll also use it to get themselves out of a sticky situation, so they won't be using it a lot, because they only have a limited use of that anyway, and I forget exactly what the conditions are. But most of the time they will rely on other survivors, because they're generally supposed to, but basically there's a kind of rare chance that they might be able to unhook themselves. But yes, every game is played in matches, like, think of it like a fighting game, but just, a very different type of PvP game. So that was a whole match right there. And sorry that I didn't respond that whole time. I was busy, focusing, obviously. During a match, I'm less... sometimes I just get really into the game and I'm not focusing on reading chat, but I'm going to try to split my attention more than I've been in that match so I can answer you more quickly, but yeah. But yeah, likewise, but likewise. Okay, BRB, alright, bud. I did not mean to do that. I like coffee. Some good stuff. Alright. I could have actually tried to get him like that, but he would have been ready to be out of my way. Okay, if she's not available, then... If she's AFK, then I won't be a dick and just hook her immediately. Yeah, no, that was too late. That was far too late. But, ooh, yes! Feels good, man. Also, yeah, I should be 50-50ing more when they go through doors, when they... Well, really, mostly, when they're behind an obstacle and they're trying to bait me. I need to 50-50. I need to stop hitting them dead on. Trying to, because they'll be ready for that. That's like... They often do that in order to waste a huntress's time, but if you're trying to hit them on either side, that's going to be much more proactive. Especially if you flick and then throw, basically. Is I think what you generally want to do. In fact, what if I intentionally try to get them dead on a couple times? And then, I think that's generally what you want to do. And then, flick and to one side or the other. Try to not make it the same side every time. Or even alternating evenly or anything. Just try to mix it up a bit. It's like in a fighting game, basically. Where are they at? Where are they at? A little too high. Oh, I was not expecting to get that. Yeah, she's trying to divert attention from the others. I'm taking the bait, though, just because it's fun to try to get the squirrelier ones first. And as I get better at that, it becomes more and more addictive to just chase too long. Like, I might as fucking well. I'm not always trying to win. I basically am more trying to get my skills up than win every match. And I think that is generally how you should approach any match-based game. Even if you don't have a concrete goal, like do X amount of blahs. My ADHD brain is not like that. But the general idea of I want to improve something this game, or, you know, notice over time during my games that I am improving certain things. And I generally do unless I'm just, like, not in a good place to be playing, like I'm super tired or super frustrated or whatever. Yeah. As long as I generally notice that incline, and I do, we're good. There might be a point where I've kind of hit a plateau, but I don't think I'm anywhere near that in this game, at least. So it's just, like, the way the game is, and how incremental I would say a lot of the skills in this game are. It's really nice, actually. I think it just is a great game to have a general goal of improving at. I think the way that it's designed, it just has a lot of incremental things you can always work on, and I like that about it. Some games, I think, have lower and higher skill ceilings in certain things, and oftentimes they don't keep me hooked for very long, especially these kinds of multiplayer games. But there's just something about the way this one's designed, man. I love how the progression is, the skill progression, how you just kind of naturally progress by just playing matches, at least in my experience. I think that it's a beautiful game design feat that it's so naturally lends itself to that, I think. I will always appreciate game designers because they have to really work hard in order to make a good game. And there's so many things that complicate how to do that. And it's such a subjective thing, too. But in my opinion, if you enjoy a game, it's good to you, and if someone says your game sucks, they have problems and they're taking it out on other people, and you should ignore people like that. That's basically how I'm very proud of that. I was not expecting to get her, especially consecutively like that. Especially because I feel like she's been the slippery one for a lot of this game. Very proud of that. Slippery-mish. Slippery sablery? I don't know. Slippery goral. Oh my god, I just got that too... It was... that shot was just too low or I would have had him. But... yeah, I think I should just be chasing his ass. Yep, there. There we go. And he's right next to the basement, so... yeah, go ahead and save her. I got another one anyway. I mean, well, regardless of if I approved of it or not, she got saved anyway, and she's already been healed. I think they probably have, some, things that allow them to heal quickly. Possibly a stack, because that was a very fast heal there. A stack meaning, like, an item and probably a perk or two, at least. I think, because that was just, like, near instantaneous healage after unhooking. Nice. Stop trying to put down pallets as Huntress when she's in your line of sight. It's just too fucking dangerous. That's honestly how I feel about survivors trying to put a pallet down in front of a Huntress. Now, she might have 0 axes, but you don't want to take a chance on that. That's my opinion about that. I think she's kind of new, though, but I don't think she's very new, because that was still really good. She still threw me for a loop several times. I was trying to get over that rock at her. No, bad time to... Well, I was too high, so it didn't really matter there. Nice. She's narrowly avoided a good few. Yep, a little too low again. No, I'm gonna keep working on her, because she's injured. He's trying to body block me. That ain't gonna work, though, sir. Good effort, though. Are they gonna try to flashlight me? Can they do that? Well, either way, there's a hooker right in front of my face, so they're not gonna try anyway. Yeah, not smart to do so. So they didn't, even if they have a flashlight. I feel like I saw or heard one flashlight, but I think they realized that it's not really worth it to use that there with how close that hook was to me. Alright. This group's actually pretty decent, I would say. Nice. Nice avoidance. Alright, he's pretty good at that, so... I wonder if he noticed I got coup de grace. He's probably veteran enough to know that, because he's pretty good at dodging at this point. Yeah. But he walked right into my X. There's someone right there. Are they going to try and do something? Make sure, in case they have a flashlight, that I look up. No, I think she's gonna try to hook him, though. Ah, she was leading me away. Gotcha. I'm okay with that, because if I get her, she's injured. That's another. Because I don't think they have flashlights. Because they have not been using them. Either that, or they're being real cautious about them, and I don't know. Oh, she's got... attack of opportunity. I forget what that's called. But the one where they literally stab you and get free. Nice. That was a good time to use that, too. Especially if she's on third. I don't know. No, I don't think she is. I still think that was a pretty good time to use that. She saved her ass there. I don't think any of her people were coming to save her at that point. She also might have done that because I think they might be kind of close to gens. I'm not sure. Where are you at? One of them... I think there might have been 2 on that gen. I'm gonna go back and kick that regardless. Especially because I feel like one might already be trying to make their way back, at least. No, it doesn't look like it. I think 2 split from here, and 1 went more that direction. And 1 went the direction I just looked, but I wanted to go ahead and kick that, because I think they could be closest, but they might not be. I'm gonna patrol for a little bit then. Oh. I probably shouldn't have done that there. Okay, where is the way up? I think it's on the outside of the building. No, the stairs are like right here, I remember, yeah. I think they might get this before I get up here. Oh, no, they were ready to run. Because this is pretty far along with me. Kick that. Nice running. She's been staying out of sight, which is what you want to do against Huntress. As much as it's often annoying if they're really good at it. Because, you know, that's the point, right? If they're really good at it, you shouldn't get them. Or it should be much harder to, obviously. And it's more satisfying when you get them in that state, so, you know. Or, you know, when they're hard to get, I mean. It's easier, it feels better to get them. Makes sense, right? It's how a lot of men think about extremely attractive women, which I don't get. You're just kind of setting yourself up for being rejected, my dudes, but okay. Anyway, extremely attractive meaning, like, you know she's out of your league, or, like, would be really picky, or maybe you even heard she's really picky, and you just, yeah, I don't know. Or, I don't know. I just, like, just trying to hit on any woman. I don't really agree with that for several reasons. I also just feel like you should generally try to date people that you know, that you've met, that you connect with already. Even if they're just, you know, barely acquaintances. I think maybe even especially that, but if you've known someone for a little bit and you're attracted to them, ask them out. That's my policy. Or at least ask if they have a boyfriend or girlfriend. But, like, blind dating just... I don't know, I just don't think it's very smart. For an extreme multitude of reasons. This way online dating just really scares me. Because it adds extra blindness, and also people just... It's set up so that people lie, and it's... Don't do that shit, please. Just let those sites die out because people don't use them. Because I just don't think they're healthy. It's like social media, but actually worse, I would say. Oh boy, nice. Yeah, this group deserves to go, I think, because they duped me pretty well. Yeah, I'm gonna just open the gate. There you go, bud. I like the interaction. When you're nice to serves, there's generally a courtesy and sort of a good courtesy sort of thing, and you know, when you're nice to serves, they're nice back, and it's nice and wholesome. I feel like it especially means a lot because this game is about killing them, you know, on the what's it called? The killer side. The game's about killing them on the, and I forgot the word that refers to the killing that I just talked about. This is a day. That's for sure. Question. Oh, you know what? I've already got over 2,000. What's in the shrine right now? I've got Plague. I've got both of those perks. Yeah, you can tell because they're green, and I could buy the green versions, but let's see. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Might as well just increase my blood points. Be working on wreaths for the moment. Could play another killer, but hitting hatches is my drug, so I'm just gonna probably stick mostly to Huntress. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this loadout, though. I'm really liking it for many reasons. Ooh. I wonder if she's still playing. I think she was playing Hag before Mish, I mean. Mish! Right, oh, hold on. I could have just gone to Twitch and clicked her name, but searching for her might even be a little faster, so I mean... No, she's playing Serve again. She often tends to just break it up with 1 or 2 matches of killers sometimes. Or say often, but she does that sometimes. Alright. Nice. But that's good. To get Shaq out of the way... Well, this is actually a better shack. This is the kind of shack people really want, because they don't even it doesn't have a basement like a lot of shacks do. So, they probably would really want to lure me there to loop me around, waste my time, but... Okay, so they just bowed out. I wonder if I've played them before, or it's internet, or they just wanted to not play. Who knows? Or they needed to go. Who knows, man? There's many reasons someone could leave a game, but I don't really feel like I'm going to be really nice to them then, if someone just bowed out that quickly. Because fuck people for doing that, honestly. Like, a lot in a game like this that hinges basically on all 4 survivors to survive well. Like, it's balanced around having 4 people. Because the bots are smart about some things, but they still will be caught easier than players most of the time. So, yeah. Okay, I need to turn Mish's stream off, because I just thought that the gates, being triggered in her game were the gates triggered in mine, and it is way too early for that. But 1 gen just got triggered. I think it was the first one. So, yeah. Sometimes I have a stream on in the background between games, and I will forget. Alright, Durg. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Sometimes I'll just be wildly, like, my trajectories would be like, I know I was aiming for that person, but man, that hatchet went way farther in one or the other direction than I feel like it should have if I was aiming for that person. But that right there was a good shot. I'm very proud of it. Walkers nearby? No, yes, maybe? No. But there is... that person... Oh, that was close. But not quite cigar. And I'm out. So, bonk. Give me hatchet, thank you. If I chat with you on YouTube, it says that a channel is created. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how YouTube chat works. I only recently started dual streaming because I have a different following on YouTube, and I feel like I should be utilizing that for hopefully viewers. Especially because there is at least one person on my YouTube side that will often be in there. The hatchet. I really like hitting hatchets, which is why... So there's a bunch of different killers you can play as in this game, and I really like the Huntress for 2 reasons. First of all, that constant thing that she's singing in the background. I really like that song, that lullaby she sings. And it's just like this haunting, like, menacing thing. It's just really cool. But then also, hitting... When I hit long-range hatchet shots, like, hopefully that... No, but when I hit those feel so good. So I love this character because it's so fun to hit people with those hatchets, because it's not that easy. Especially when you get good at sort of playing around their mind games and the way that they learn how to dodge those. It's very fun. But this person's pretty darn good at avoiding those, as you can see. Yep, it's a little too... Yeah, I was a little too behind them. Oh, they're baiting me. They're trying to waste my time because they know that they're good at... Oh, there we go. I finally baited him into trying to dodge in the direction that I was arcing it. I'm getting better at that. Oh, nice. I got them, too. Let's see if I can get her, too. Oh, nice. Okay. Because she's going to be easier to find now. Because she'll be making pained noises. That's one of the benefits of having injured survivors versus not. I will go ahead and leave her and hook him and grab more hatchets to hopefully track her down now. Actually might start Valkyria after this match. I'm feeling more emboldened to start it earlier than I thought I would. So I might do that after this one. I have to get it set up very quickly. Hopefully it won't take that long. Also should probably eat something not too long from now, so I'll probably take a break for that, but otherwise... In fact, I might just kill 2 birds with 1 stone and eat while I also figure out how to get that game working. It should be fine. I should just be able to easily get it set up with my PS4 and a capture card that I've got, but I'll have to still do that for a second. Oh yeah, actually no, wait, my PS4 is already set up, so I don't think it should be that hard, but I will have to switch some things over for like a minute or two, but yeah, I should eat before I do that. Especially because I feel like 4 or 5 matches in like this, oftentimes playing DVD for much longer than that, I tend to get super frustrated, so I think it'll be a good time to switch around. Valkyria, yee. I think you'll like the girls in Valkyria quite a bit. It's, you know, it's just one of those anime games with just cute girls everywhere, so you'll like it. I don't know how much, but I think you'll get something out of it. Especially there's one girl that's the main focus, the main heroine that you meet right away, that I think you're going to like her quite a bit. We'll see. Let's see, anyone there? Do I go ahead and let... Yeah, I'll go ahead and let them go, because that one guy left the match. Oh, yeah, they're... Okay, yeah, they've opened their gate, so I'm just going to walk over there and be kind of nice. I see. No. will... Actually, I should be fine with food. I'll get food later. I'm not... Like, I ate breakfast. I'm not that hungry. But I just want to make sure I ever have lunch. But maybe I don't really need to. No, I'll probably just eat something while I'm playing, honestly. Something, like, easy. So, I'll just do that. But, yeah. I'll switch to Valkyria after this. After probably a very short BRB to just get some food. But, yeah. I don't know where the other one is. They're probably over at the other gate. Yeah, she's over there. Bye. GG. And by the way, that's you might be wondering why I nodded at her and then she like crouched twice. That's like it's kind of like a silent language that players use in this game. It's like, you won, go ahead and go, is basically what I said when I nodded. And she said thank you by crouching. I've always liked the player interaction in this game for stuff like that. Anyway. It's just like a courtesy thing. Alright, so I'll get Valkyria set up. Where's my consoles?